Good morning, Internet. My name is MilkDucks, and this is Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. This game is amazing. It is probably my favorite in the series for nostalgic value alone. I was really, really excited about the idea of sitting down and recording some of this gameplay for you guys. When a buddy of mine asked the other day if I wanted to play some COD 4 instead of Black Ops, I just about jumped out of my skin. I was so excited. I'm going to be honest. I had heard that it was, that hackers were kind of a problem. But I guess I had no idea how extensive the problem was. I probably played, 15 matches the other day. And, every single one of them was completely ruined by these guys. And like infinite rapid-fire noob tubes. My screen's getting spammed so hard with advertisements for modding websites. I can't even see what I'm supposed to be shooting at. There are dudes half a mile underneath the map sniping at us, speed hacks, wall hacks, guys teleporting and flying around the level, and I'd get shot in the leg and I'd go down in one shot even though I had juggernauts. So it was completely ruined. You couldn't even play it, and I have to say, I was really, really disappointed. Every single game was like this. I've been sitting down for the past few days just trying to figure out what I'm going to do with the footage that I recorded, because I really don't want to post a clip where I'm getting shot from somebody hiding up in the sun, or where my screen's so cluttered with advertising that you can't even see what's going on. So I guess I decided to do kind of like a montage, I guess. And I'm really not a montage guy, but I do have some good segments, I think, and I don't want them to go to waste. So we're just gonna have to see how this goes. So I'm primarily using this M1014 semi-auto shotgun because, I think it's really good. And, I guess the reason I use shotguns with Juggernaut so much in Call of Duty 4 is because it's kind of a counter to the guys who use the M40 ACOGs with stopping power. These guys, I don't know, if you've played Call of Duty 4 at all, you know that these guys are everywhere. The M40A3 is basically your intervention or your L96 of COD 4. It's the sniper rifle that all the quickscoper kids use. You usually see it with an ACOG because it increases the weapon's base damage from, I think it's 70 to 75, and with stopping power, that's enough to drop any non-juggernaut at any distance, even if you connect with your target's big toe. It's still a one-shot kill. So it only takes out juggernauts that fast if you happen to catch them in the head or the neck, though. So the idea is that you roll right up on these guys with juggernaut, and they're probably not going to get off their second shot before you put them down. The W1200 pump-action shotgun is obviously more powerful, but I feel like the M1014 is probably more versatile. If you miss your first shot with the pump-action, you're giving your opponent another chance. The M1014 is so quick, though, that if you miss your first shot, you can put another on target before they can really even react. It's a metagame strategy, and that's something that I do a lot, personally. You have to learn to get a feel for what other players are doing so that you can counter them. For example, in Black Ops, we all know the AK-74U is really popular, and with good reason. It is a good gun, but the counter to the 74U isn't to just run the 74U also. It's to outrange your opponent. It's to stay away from tight corners where they're going to have an advantage on you. It's to force the fight midfield where they have to put 5 shots on target to score a kill, and you can put them down with one burst of the M16. So you kind of see what I'm saying? So, it's going to be important to remember this stuff when Modern Warfare 3 comes out. And, we all know that Blind Eye, Assassin, and Dead Silence are going to be the, the power perks. And, we know that. But, it's time to start thinking about ways to counter that strategy. For example, the Tier 1 perk Recon, I think, is really going to be, one of the most powerful and most underrated perks in Modern Warfare 3. It allows you to paint your target on the minimap by hitting them with explosive damage. And the Pro version allows you to do the same thing with bullets. This is confirmed to work on Assassins. So, if you think about that for a second, if you've got 2 guys on your squad running that setup with, maybe LMGs, they have huge magazine sizes, good rate of fire, innately high bullet penetration. If these guys tag somebody, that guy's going to show up on the minimap for the rest of the team for 10 seconds. And that is huge. It's like your whole team has a Blackbird against that one person. They're going to die. So, unless an assassin manages to completely outflank your squad without managing to be seen, without managing to be, accidentally clipped by damage from a frag or a claymore or a noob tube, or shot by one of these guys running recon, I mean, he's going to have a really difficult time. And we're not sure yet if advanced UAVs will pick up assassins, but we do know that recon drones will. And it's actually further down the support chain than advanced UAV, so it's even easier to get anyway. Since we know Blind Eye is going to be used a lot, you might also consider using non-automated kill streaks too. So, like a precision airstrike might not be the flashiest thing in the world, but Blind Eye isn't going to hide you from it. Same goes with the stealth bomber run, stuff like that. Also, really try to keep in mind that even though Blind Eye Pro and Assassin Pro is going to be more powerful than Ghost was in Black Ops, it's also split up into 2 perks. So if someone wants to run that setup, they're missing out on Scavenger, they're missing out on Sleight of Hand, they're missing out on Blast Shield, Quick Draw, Extreme Conditioning, lots and lots of good stuff. The list just goes on. So those guys are going to be at a disadvantage in every situation in which they do not have the drop on you. And you can minimize their chances of that just by communicating with your squad, working as a team, and running perks like Recon. Okay, guys. Well, it looks like I've got about a minute left. Some of you may have noticed that I've upgraded my mic. I've been getting a lot of feedback lately. You guys talking to me about different audio setups, and yeah, this definitely sounds a lot better. I had been using my Turtle Beach headset to record commentary, but because it's a gaming headset, I was finding that it's more or less built for noise cancellation rather than for the ability to capture the fullness of a person's voice. And, I felt like my commentary sounded a little muffled, so I upgraded to a new Logitech mic. It's nothing fancy, but it's got a nice digital signal now, and that helps a lot. So, I appreciate your feedback, guys. I really do. I want to hear your ideas. This is still a very small channel, and I'm totally cool with that. But I think if we work together, we can grow it into something much bigger, much more impressive. But if you're a first-time viewer, this is the first one of my videos you've seen, please stop by my channel, rate, comment, subscribe, favorite. Every little bit helps, guys. I say that a lot, but it really is true. Every week, this channel grows, and it's all thanks to you guys. So with the time I've got left, I really just want to say thank you again. As always, my name is Milk Ducks, and until next time.